one of the areas that might have the biggest change while we transition back during our COVID time. The reason for that is we have over 260 students who will need to be dropped off and picked up by their parents. That's a significant increase from what we've done in the past. Our goal is to make that transition between pickup and drop off as smooth and as quickly as possible. We will appreciate your patience as we work through some of the kinks and we get adults and students used to the routine, and we fine tune our procedures to help make sure that we can do it as quickly and as safely as possible. Arrival will look pretty similar to what it's looked like in the past. Buses will pull in the front circle. We'll dismiss those buses, 2 buses at a time. Students will enter in. Kindergarten through 5th grade students will come in through the main office. Kindergarten and 5th grade students will come into the main office. 1st through 4th grade students will enter in through the library doors and proceed to their classrooms that way. Students who are parent drop-off will still come to the back lot, pull in through one lane, we'll drop students off. The difference will be the doors that students enter. Kindergarten will enter in through our gym doors right there. However, the rest of our students will enter in through the north side of the building. We'll show you that in a moment. Dismissal will look significantly different than it has in years past. We will be moving our buses to the front circle. We'll have our buses line the front circle and we'll dismiss students to the buses through the front circle. Parent pickup we will have through the back. We will have parents pull in. As a parent, you will come in through the south side entrance. We will have a staff member here. Every parent will have a hang tag with a number associated with their family. As you enter, we will enter in those numbers into a document. The students will be in their classroom to allow for social distancing. Students and teachers will see those numbers start to populate onto that spreadsheet. What we will do then is we will fill this lot. We can see that there are 2 lanes here that go all the way around in a C shape. We will fill those lanes, have the cars parked, stop the gates. As cars are pulling in, we will call to the classrooms to dismiss the first 30 to 35 cars, depending upon how many we fit into the lot. Those students will come out and we'll load those cars. As those kids are loading, we will call for the rest of the students to come down. Once those cars are loaded inside here and the students are there, we ask that you pull your hang tag off the dash or your rear view mirror so that we know that your student has been picked up. We will then dismiss you through the gate and we'll bring the next set of cars in. We will continue with that cycle until all of the students have been picked up. Again, we know that this will be a transition and something we'll have to get used to. We also know that it's very likely we may have to make adjustments to that plan. We are going from around 60 to 70 students being picked up by parents all the way to 260. If your student is a walker, they will be brought to the library. Students that are going to be walking independently by themselves will be walked out to the crosswalk once all of the buses have been dismissed. So there might be a little bit of delay than what we're used to. If you are picking your student up and walking your student home yourself, as many of you might do, you will pick your student up not at the crosswalk as you typically do, but rather at the library door by the flagpole in the courtyard. We'll have a staff member there to get your child to you so that you can walk home with your child then. One important note, that once dismissal starts at 3:50, we will not dismiss students or allow changes to students' way that they are getting home. This is to allow to make sure that we get kids home to the right place. There is too many things going on once at 3:50 starts to make sure that we can accurately relay those messages to the teachers they need to know. All right, let's go take a look at the entrances on the north side that I was discussing, where students will enter in the morning and exit in the evening. Parents, like I talked about earlier, whenever students both arrive here at school and then also when they are leaving school, we will utilize our side doors on the north side of the building. We have multiple doors throughout, both that lead into hallways, but then we also have a number of classrooms that have exterior doors as well. We will utilize all of those doors. We will have signs posted to allow kids to know which doors, and we'll have a number of staff posted outside as well to help students know which doors to go into. Our hopes by keeping it outside and using multiple doors, we can keep kids more socially distanced and minimize the risk of possible infection. So again, we will be using all of our exterior doors on the north side as students arrive. In the morning, this will be used by our 1st through 5th graders to come in from parent pickup. And then we'll also utilize this in the afternoon for our buses and for our parent pickup students as well in the afternoon.